as the war in Ukraine is unfolding, and I can't play this clip because CBS News will definitely fuck our shit up. But Stephen Colbert on his show said today the average gas price in America hit an all-time record high of over $4 per gallon. Okay, that stings, but a clean conscience is worth a buck or two. It's important. I'm willing to pay $4 a gallon. Hell, I'll pay $15 a gallon because I drive a Tesla. And my first thought is go fuck yourself, Stephen Colbert.
Absolutely. That's 100% the right reaction.
Essentially.
Because
no,
that is
throw that back up. Throw that back up. Go ahead, Jay.
No, because it's absolutely fucking dumb to think that we have to pay in order to punish Putin, or like this is worth it to punish Putin. No, it's not. These things have been happening before the war happened in the Ukraine, and it is an excuse that they're using. They're playing you. They're fucking playing. Like I had a meme that came up and it said, "Oh," and we told them it's your patriotic duty to pay $6 for fucking gas a gallon, and that's what it is here in California right now. It's $6 a gallon, and you have these
in some
dumb
places
fucks.
It's $7. Yeah,
and you have these dumb fucks actually out there saying that, yeah, this is my patriotic duty. I will pay $6 a gallon. You're a fucking idiot. Anyone who actually believes this narrative that it is a patriotic duty to pay $6 a gallon for fucking gas, you are an idiot. You're a fucking dumbass. And I don't care who it is. It could be my mom. Yeah. It could be your mom. It could be fucking, the person I'm eating, the ass I'm eating later on tonight. You are a fucking idiot if you actually fucking think that paying $6 a gallon for gas is doing jack shit to Putin. You're a fucking idiot. You're so stupid. Like, I don't understand where they're thinking this was coming from, because they didn't even ban the oil when they were when they were saying this narrative. They weren't even banning the oil when they were saying this narrative. So we were just paying more money for gas.
It's like I feel like we are living in the times of like being brainwashed by a cult. Like first they like break you down, they mentally drain you and make you exhausted. And it is, let's just get right into it. Okay. Just zoom in on this. Okay. Leftism is a cult straight up, because what they do is they try to brainwash you into thinking that you need to depend on them. And then they fucking bankrupt you afterwards, because if you don't, you're not a patriotic American. You are a puppet of Putin. You are on the payroll of Putin, even though you're probably not making a fucking dime from Russia. If anything, your tax dollars are probably going to Russia up until earlier this week to pay for Russian oil. They are literally just they're bankrupting everybody. I don't know why Jay, I never judge anyone for their voting choices. I never judge anyone for what they do, so long as it doesn't harm anyone. Until now, if you vote for a Democrat, I'm fucking judging you. It is no longer about whether you care about, equity or equality. Jay, these people in the Democratic Party are literally working against American interests. And I think they're doing it. I think they are doing this shit intentionally.
Look, we do have to mention this. We have to mention it. You were a fucking lib. Like literally. Not like a lib, but you were sort of a lib.
Look, I still define myself as a lib, Jay. I am a classical liberal. You know what that means, Jay?
That you take it up the ass.
That too. But also, if you were to boil down my politics into one central ethos, Jay, it is that I am pro-liberty. I'm pro-freedom. Okay? If the government does something that infringes on people's freedom and liberty, I'm against it. And if the government does something that at least expands or enhances people's freedom and liberty, which is very rare, probably the rarest I've ever seen, then I'm for it.
No, I'm with you on that. And also, it's not really to me. Look, this is gonna sound like we should have it on, but we'll probably take it off after I'm done saying it. They want you to suffer. They want you to be economically dependent on them. They want you to fucking fail. They want you to be on the fucking ground on your knees. They want to close down your businesses. They want to make sure your kids are brainwashed. They want to make sure you're paying fucking $15 a gallon because they want you to go buy electric cars from their fucking lobbyists and shit, because it makes no fucking sense to think that electric cars are any more planetarily fucking good for the environment, especially with what goes into them. And not only with what goes into them, how the fuck do you think the factories work? And how the fuck do you think you're getting electricity pumped into that car itself? They want you fucked. And they're so smugged about it, and they're saying it in front of your face. You had Pete Buttplug. Yeah, you had Pete Buttplug and his other guy that was out there talking about, you know what? If you're complaining about this, just go buy an electric car. You, as a single mother with 3 kids, drop fucking $50K
and a fucking
on an electric car.
Yeah, you got a fucking. You're probably not even got a mortgage. You're probably renting, if anything, in likelihood.
Mm-hmm.
You're living check to check. There's no fucking way you get an electric car. Who the fuck do these people think they are? Who do they think they're talking to?
They're not. And not only that, the thing is, look, we just ordered a Mach-E. We just ordered a car, and we ordered it to come straight from the factory because we didn't want to pay $10,000 above MSRP if you get it now. $10,000 above MSRP. That means that the car would have been more than 70 grand. Where are these people coming up with that money, and how are they going to survive without a car for 7 months? So we decided look, I'm privileged. I'm lucky. I'm able to handle it. I can do it even being here in fucking California. And also it also pays to be working only 10 miles away from my house. But other people can't do it, especially here in California. People don't understand.
The working class, dude.
You're traveling more than fucking 20 miles to work and 20 miles back in order to survive and pay rent and pay your mortgage and all that kind of stuff. You're not going to be able to do it anywhere else. They want you economically to suffer and to be at zero.
And the thing is, Jay, everything about it just reeks of elitism. And it's not even a left versus right issue anymore. It is literally a class issue. It is exactly what Bhatti was telling us about. They are dividing us by race so that we don't remember it's a class issue. It's the higher class versus everyone else. Okay? They want to retain the power. They want to retain that all the perks that come with being in these upper classes. So they're going to do everything in their power to try to stay there. If that means fucking everybody else in the lower classes, so be it. And they are telling on themselves time and again that they really don't give a fuck about you. And it drives me nuts. It's the only reason why I think we've gotten to the point of just, complete rot within American society. People have to, people are clamoring for the United States government to basically control every aspect of their lives because they can't do it on their own, and they're not getting help from anywhere. It's insane.
It is. And it's exactly like, for example, I'm looking at him right now, George Alex Opolis. Is that how you say it? George Alex Opolis? Hold on.
Why not? Let's just call him George Alex Opolis.
All right. I'm putting it in the private chat right now, the link. And
Alexopoulos?
Alexopoulos. And he has some really fantastic political art that really is showcasing exactly what's going on right now and what's happening here. And you can see it here.
Well,
I
hold
mean,
on, Jay. That's you in the top left corner.
that is me. I don't know. I've never talked to Alex before. I don't know how he's gotten my likeness. Uh, well, the only difference is there's no connecting. Like you can't like I'm connecting my beard. He didn't get that part right.
Oh.
And as you can see here, and this was after what we were talking about, you know, Stephen Colbert doing his fucking skit. And it's exactly what it is. He's like an extra buck or two is a small price to play for a clear contest. And he flies away in his fucking chariot because he doesn't give a flying fuck. And it's the same thing with I forget this guy's name. I don't know, but Star Trek guy made it famous for him.
George Takei.
And that's why he has all his money. But you can see it here. You have a single mother with a kid. I mean, and the funny thing is, it's 512 here and it was 629 there. And that is only a week apart. It's a week apart. And you have him come in and say, we can endure higher prices to fight tyranny. Consider it your patriotic duty. And he drives off in his fucking SUV gas guzzling fucking car. And it's like that with every politician. With every fucking Democrat politician who says we have to fight climate change and all this kind of garbage bullshit.
Doesn't AOC drive a Tesla? I'm pretty sure
she does. But you know what's worse? John Kerry drives around in a fucking SUV gas guzzling fucking bulletproof car and flies around private jets while telling you, the normal citizen, the normal person, to go without, and your family to go without. They want you to make the sacrifices they're unwilling to make to pretend that they're a moral person, that they're morally sound.
They're a moral authority. And it gets worse. I mean, like, look, there's so many forces within the establishment, so many forces within the left and right that simply try to drive you insane. And I want you to go play that Kerry clip, Spencer. Play it.
If you think migration has been a problem in Europe from the Syrian war, or even from what we see now, wait till you see 100 million people for whom the entire food production capacity has collapsed. If you think migration...
So Kerry's full of shit. We already knew that, and we've known that for well over 20 years, ever since he really entered the national spotlight as a presidential contender for the 2004 election. And I mean, I don't really have much to say about it. The gas thing isn't going away anytime soon. I can just imagine that if things don't change soon, you may have the biggest red wave we've ever seen. Probably bigger than what was that? What was that other big one? Was it 90, 96, 94? No. It was 94, right?
The biggest one? Maybe like a bigger one.
I think it was 94. In any event, Jay, it's gonna be a fucking like literally everything is just going to shit. And the fact that gas is the first casualty, even though we've been talking about for the last year and change since Biden's gotten into office, how food prices were going up. I mean, they were. Remember that tweet from the White House last year on July 4th? They're saying that the average family is now saving 16 cents on their fucking
hot dogs,
on the hot dogs and the July 4th food. And again, in December of last year, they're saying the price of gas went down fucking 2 cents, like this image, and then ever since then it went up. Look at that. It's amazing.
It's amazing.
It's absolutely
so
amazing.
Good. Like whatever this graphic is so great because they tried to zoom into it like as much as possible to show it like it was dipping a little bit. And we've had the price increases happen before this war came into place, and it's been fucking us up. We've had the price increases on food. We have inflation. We have now everybody stating that inflation that's going to come out, the report is going to be absolutely devastating. And then we have the gas prices. We had all of this kind of shit. And the funny thing is, before Biden became president, we were energy dependent. We were energy dependent on us, on America. The United fucking States was producing more oil than anyone else out there, then fucking Saudi Arabia, then Iran, then anyone over there.
And now Biden can't even get a fucking call back from the leaders of both Saudi Arabia and the United Arab Emirates.
Right. Well, the UAE came back, but the thing is, I wouldn't take his call either if I was those countries, because he's like, oh, I'm going to go suck Iranian dick. You know what? If you go suck some hooker's dick, I'm not going to have you come suck my dick afterwards. That's not going to happen. I don't need that.
Well, hold on, Jay. Jay. Hold on, Jay. You know, $20 is still $20. Okay, I'll still suck your dick.
Look, you and me are a different story. It doesn't matter what That's dick true. You suck. You can still suck my dick whenever. But what I'm saying is, now becoming energy dependent is fucking embarrassing. When we're energy independent, it's fucking embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Like it's so crazy. And nobody is talking about this shit. Nobody is saying it. Nobody is bringing it up. Nobody wants to say it. And then all of these stupid fucking liberals are like, yes, Zaki, you queen, dunk on Ducey.
It's a Saki bomb.
Fuck you. Fuck you guys. Fuck every one of these people. Like it's so garbage, and it's so.
But Jay, it better not be. It better be heterosexual sex, not gay sex, because you can't do that now in Florida. I'll get arrested. According to the libs.
According to the libs.
Habibi.